Hi everyone, Alchemist here. Today, I'm going to talk about activating the spirit, the spiritus. In alchemy, we have three essential elements: the corpus, the animus, the spiritus, the body, the soul, and the spirit. The soul is what's inside of you. It's what makes you who you are. It's your higher self. It's the thing that you're probably not tapping into right now, and that's why you're lost in life. That's the soul. The body, the corpus, it's your physical body, it's your temple. It is the vessel that allows you to experience this beautiful physical reality. And the spiritus, the spirit, it is the unseen, the world of the divine, the underworld. It is what you cannot see with your physical eyes. It is something that only few humans can sense and feel and see. And the key is to combine all of these three alchemical elements. This doesn't exist only in alchemy. You find it in religions around the world. Even in Christianity, there is the Holy Trinity. This Trinity exists everywhere, and it is what will give you eternal life. It's what will give you access to the secrets of creation and the secrets of the universe. But how do you activate the spirit? That is the most important part. It is the most difficult part that most people don't comprehend. Activating spirit. It is something that will always connect us to the root. If you want to activate your spirit, think of going back to the roots. Think of always reaching to where things are from. The more industrialized we become, the more technologically advanced we become, the more processed everything becomes, the less spiritus you can witness in life. Spirit, or the connection we have with spirit, is gonna die out as we become more advanced and more technological. For example, take food, for example. Back in the day, hundreds of years ago, in ancient civilizations, when there was no advanced technology to process foods, people used to eat food directly from where it came from the source, from the tree, from the ground, or from the farmers. They would go to the farmer and grab the vegetables, the fruits, or the roots, the legumes, name it, the produce in general. And usually this fruit, let's say, that comes from the tree, when you eat it, when you consume it directly from the tree, it is still full of spirit because it comes from the root, it comes from the tree itself. So it's full of spirit. So when you eat it directly from the tree, you right away feel energized. You feel connected to the spirit realm. You might not know it. But that connects you to the spirit realm because you're consuming the spirit of that fruit. You're consuming the spirit of that vegetable because you're getting it directly from the root. Versus processed foods. Anything you eat, think about it in your daily life. Things that are processed and cooked 10,000 times before it arrives on a plate, or things that are in boxes and cans, and things that have been frozen for months before you taste them. All of those things don't have any spirit inside because it's dead, it's gone long ago. So remember that if you want to activate your spirit, especially through food, consuming something that comes directly from the source and right away is one of the best ways to connect to spirit. And not only that, you have to make sure that what you're consuming, it could be food or it could be anything in your life, that it was made with a certain care, with a certain love. Energy here, it seems, is very important. Energy is very important. People call it energy, but that's actually the spirit. Because let's say you're having an apple directly from the tree, and it's delicious. Now you're consuming its spirit because it's still alive, it's still there, versus consuming an apple that was processed and it's been frozen and it's been in trucks for 3 months, and then you eat it. So already the apple that comes from the tree is already activating your spirit. But another thing is, if the farmer, the owner of that land, puts so much love and care for that tree and for that land, his energy, his spiritus will also transfer to the tree. So now you're adding up. Now it's becoming even doubled up. So when you consume something, when you buy something, make sure you buy it and you consume it from someone who cares about it, someone who loves it. There's love that's put inside that product or in that produce. And that's why when you taste certain foods, even though they're very simple, trust me on that, even though they're very, very simple, sometimes you taste a dish that's very simple. It could be a simple salad and it tastes unbelievable. Why? Because it has the spiritus of the person. The energy of the person is there. And if they produce, for example, for that salad, if they use like vegetables that are super, super fresh, that came directly from the tree, now you're fully activating your spirit by consuming that food. And this is alchemy, because alchemy is when something becomes something else. It's the process of eternal transformation. Don't get it twisted. Many people think that there is only one cycle of transformation. Alchemy, it is an eternal cycle of transformation. It never ends. So the fruits or the produce, they become you when you consume them. Also, the energy of the person who made the food, you also consume it and it becomes you as well. You're always transforming, so you have to be very careful. What are you consuming? What are you doing in your life? Who are you spending time with? Who are you giving your time to? Because everything is intertwined, everything is interconnected. This could even apply to clothing, for example. When you buy, for example, let's say, when you buy a piece of clothes from someone who made so much effort and love into making that piece of clothes, it could be a shirt or pants or whatever, or even shoes. When you wear that piece, you can feel that you love it. It's not because it suits you. It's not because it is your fit. Those are, sure, that's important. But it is mainly because of the energy that was put in there. So the more you incorporate these things in your life, the more you incorporate the spiritus element in everything you do, in what you eat, what you consume, the things you buy, where you go, the people you talk to, the people you interact with, the places you encounter and you spend time in, the more you incorporate and you are aware of the spiritus elements in each thing, the more you do that, the more you activate your own spiritus. You're creating a bridge between the corpus and the spiritus. And that is how you can activate the spiritus or your spirit. I want to also remind you that prayer and intentions are very important. Before you do something, before you consume something, before you take action upon something, setting an intention and doing some sort of prayer or a spell or a ritual will intensify the spiritus element. It will make it stronger, bigger, powerful. If you want an amount of money, if you just sit there and say, yeah, I want this much money, it's never going to happen. Your intention has to be very strong. And to accentuate that intention, you have to either do a spell or a ritual or a prayer, whatever you like, because your energy will go into what you want. and then you have to take action as well. So setting the intention and making it stronger through the use of prayer or spell or ritual is also one way to activate your spirit element, the part of you that's connected to everything, the part of you that's connected to the world of the unseen, the part of you that's connected to what people label as magic. I hope this helps, and remember to activate your spiritus.